I burned through my resin reserves to try out the new domain, and here are the results. Hi, welcome to Vice Fan Gaming. Upon 3.3's release, I immediately went into the domain because I really wanted to test out the new artifact set, Flower of Paradise Lost. And oh boy, I lost a lot. So I spent about 1600 resin. Okay, so my goal was to find some pieces that would work for my cookie. And while I did get some pretty good pieces, I ended up not really getting the best pieces that I wanted. No. But hey, let me show you what I got. So on my Gilded Dream set, I have 915 Elemental Mastery. I have 75 Elemental Mastery on the flower, 61 on the plume, 187 for the sands goblet with the 187 Elemental Mastery, and 187 for the circlet as well. And on my Flower of Paradise Lost set, I have 833. I got 61 Elemental Mastery for the flower, 40 for the plume, 187 for the sands, an off piece for the goblet, and 139 for the circlet. Now, you could argue that I do have a gap between my Elemental Mastery for the Gilded set and the Paradise Lost set, which is about 82 EM. However, in terms of damage, I figured it shouldn't really be that much of a difference, right? Actually, yeah, that's true. Well, I tested out in Abyss. I tried to clear it using the new set on Cookie. I didn't really see any big numbers, although I did get a lot of EM bonuses, which did help it, of course, with her overall damage. So what I did instead was test it out on Masanori. And the results were pretty underwhelming. Although I only had an 82 EM difference between my Gilded Dream set and my Flower of Paradise Lost set, Gilded Dreams was actually heading for 31.3k when the passive was activated, while Paradise Lost started lower but eventually also built up to around 31k as well. And so my final thoughts. Unless you pulled for the Wanderer and you wanted to get Desert Pavilion Chronicle, which is his best artifact set, I don't think it's really worth it to grind out this domain. While comparatively, the Flower of Paradise Lost will have more damage with max stacks. You're better off just farming Deepwood Memories and Gilded Dreams. If I were to grind more and eventually get a 5-star EM piece for either the Goblet or the Circlet for Paradise Lost, I doubt that would be a big difference in terms of damage. The damage difference between the two sets was pretty insignificant, at least in my opinion, with the Gilded Dreams dealing more consistent damage while Paradise Lost had to build up to max stack to see the highest damage numbers. Although technically you have a higher damage ceiling for Paradise Lost, Gilded Dreams is still a viable option and you don't really miss out on that much damage, unless you're trying to squeeze out as much damage as you can. And if you're wondering what I'm going to do with the Flower of Paradise Lost set, I'm actually going to slap that on Thoma, because I'm building him next as a Burgeon Trigger. Are you pulling for the Wanderer? And do you think I should pull for him too? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you found this video helpful. Hit that like button if you did, and consider subscribing to help out my channel. If you want to see one of my guides, just click on the video in the middle. Peace out, fam.